Okay, good morning, class. You're on to grade 8 maths today, and we're treating inequalities. Very interesting topic, very interesting one. We started last week, more of an introduction to the topic, into it, and I'll trust that you would enjoy the class, and it will be of great, immense benefit to you. So let's start. So, what is inequalities? Simply mean unequal. And to help you understand this, we have basic signs we use in inequalities. I'm going to take a different approach to the topic because more often than not, students will see it, they say it's greater than. They'll see it, they say it's less than. That's what we were taught in school. I won't go in that direction. I will go in the direction of looking at the numbers. Now look at this. If you say this, you say 3 is greater than 2. I agree with you. But you know that I can also use this sign to mean less than. If I decide to look at it from my right hand side, 2 is less than 3. So where did we get that concept of this sign is greater than, that it has to be greater than? It's a relative idea thing. Do you understand? So let me first of all start by clearing your mentality from what you were taught before now. Am I saying that what you learned before was wrong? No, very correct. But I always like where you have a free mind. You have a free mind and you make your decisions based on the problem in hand. 3 is bigger than 2, is that not? 2 is less than 3. So this sign that you're saying is greater than because we are always referencing the left hand side. So 3 is greater than 2 because I'm referencing the left hand side. If I reference the right hand side, it will mean that what? 2 is less than 3. So that same sign, but 2 meanings. Let me allow that sink. All right, so let's go to our exercise. Use either greater than or use this sign. Use either this sign or this sign. So let's start with where you're coming from, greater than, less than. Question 1, exercise 22A. Number 1A, 6 is less than 11. Number 2B, minus -1 is greater than -5. Notice that the answers are given to you based on the reference on your left hand side. C, 0 is greater than -2.4, spot on. D, -3 is less than 3. E, X is greater than 12. F, Y is less than. Y is less than -2. Oh, sorry, Y is what? Less than -2, which means -2 is greater than Y. G, 4 is greater than A. H, A is less than what? 4. Let's come to I. In I, 15 is less than B. 15 is less than B. J, B is greater than 15. So that is sorted out. So those are the answers to the question. Then number 2, A, True or false? 13 is greater than 15. That is true. B, 19 is less than 21. That's true. C, 22 is less than 24. That's true. Negative 15 is greater than 7. That's false. A negative number can never be greater than a positive number. A negative number can never be greater than a positive number. E, you have what? 3 plus 9 is 10 is greater than this. It's not possible, so this is false. It's not possible, so it's false. Let's go to F. In F, 0 is greater than negative 4 minus 3. This is correct because a negative number will always be less than a positive number. And the positive number will always outweigh a positive number will always outweigh a negative number. All right. G. In G, it will be 14 minus 6 greater than 8. So let's look at this. This will mean what? 8 is greater than 8. This is not true. This is false. If two numbers are the same, the one cannot be bigger than the other. So take note of that. In question H, 30 is greater than minus 50 plus 20. This will be 30 greater than minus 30 or negative 30. This is true. I, 0 is less than 7 minus 7. This is 0. This is not possible. This is false. So let's pause and give you some time to catch your breath. I will continue. All right, let's look at 2J. 2J says negative 14 less than 9 minus negative 14. So this will be negative 14, negative 5. Now this is true because as the sign increase, as the negative number begins to increase, we expect the value to begin to do what? So find which symbol goes into the box. Look at this one. 9 plus 8. And then we have what? 10. So this will be 17, 10. So it will be greater than, this is bigger than this. That's question 3A. Then let's go to B. It is what? 7 minus 2, 5. This is bigger. Okay, but you can see, at least you can see the area I'm writing, Abi. What I've written on the board, you can see it. All right, so we go to the next one. That is C, 6, 12 minus 5. That is 6, and this is 7. This is 7. How am I right with that? So this is greater. Is that clear? So let's finish it up, and then I'll do the relevant corrections. So for D, it is 0. 3 minus 6. -3. This is bigger. For E, okay, I don't think I'll write here. You will see that. Let's go to E. 16, 2 times 10. So this will be 16, this will be 20. This is bigger. F. 29 divided by 7. 3.6. This will be what? 4/1/7.
I relax. Go buy that and doing rubbish. The reward is in heaven.
Okay, that's for F.
No.
Now to G, 13. 3 times 4.9. Hope I got that right. So if you multiply this will be 14.7. I see that. This one will be greater than H. -5 all squared. 2 raised to the power of 2. This will be 25. This will be 4. This is bigger. I seen it. Now we go to I. -3 times -6, times 3 greater than, box 3. This is -18. This is 3. This is bigger. We said that a negative number can never be bigger than a positive number. Let that one stick. The J. Maybe I should go to the next position now. My body is exhausted on that point. Now for J, it will be what? -3, -6 divided by 3, box 3. This will be -6 divided by what? 3 and 3. -2 and 3 will be what? Bigger. Now we come to the QR section. In the QR section, we have we are told to put n equal to what? 3. And then check. Look at it. Question 3, QR section. So A, 3n minus 2, 3n minus 4 rather. Remember that n is equal to 3. Remember that n is equal to 3. N is equal to 3. So we will put n equal to 3 there. All right, let's go over that again. 3 times 3 is 9, minus 4 is 5, and that is bigger than 2. 3 plus 7 is 10, that is less than 4 times 3. Now, we bring in 3 here. This will be 6 plus 2, and that is 8. 15 minus 6 is 9. This is bigger. That is what? Bigger. All right, so we go to the other side and we clean off. Right, so let's go to D. In D, you have 6n minus 5 and 10 plus 2. 18, 3 times 6, 18 minus 5 is 13, and this is 12. This is bigger. N minus 4, 16 minus 5n. 3 minus 4 is negative 1. 16 minus 15, 5 times 3 is 15. From 16, that's 1. This is bigger. F. 0 minus n, n minus 13. This is 0 minus 3. This is 3 minus 13. This is bigger. Remember we said that as the numbers, the bigger the number carrying the negative sign, the smaller its value. G. 4n squared and 3 squared. 3 squared is 9 times 4, 36. 3 squared is what? 9. This is bigger. All right, we go to H. In H, we have 7n minus 4, and we have 2n squared. Are you seeing that? All right, so this will be 3 times 7, 21, minus 4, that's 17. 3 times 2, 3 squared rather is 9 times 2, 18. So this is bigger. Number I. 1 minus n squared, and this is 20 minus 10n, or rather 21 minus 10n. So this will give you 1 minus 9. 3 squared is 9. That will be negative 8. And this is 21 minus what? 30. That will be negative 9. This is bigger. All right. So we are done with that. We will now come to exercise 22B. Exercise 22B number 1. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to convert each of the statements to expressions in inequality. Let me test you and see how well you remember what we've done before.